I'm not sure about Endermen. I don't know if they only spawn at nighttime, or if they only spawn in certain levels of darkness, but if we're lucky, we won't have too many of them. And if we're not, then we will hide in our house like a small child. So, the 1.9 snow golems, I was just looking at them. And they're pretty cool, actually. I think I'm gonna have to build a snow golem trap of some sort. You know, like, for trapping other monsters once, ah, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For trapping other monsters and so forth, so we can basically use them as a type of spawn trap. I'm pretty sure it's possible. I like building traps and odd contraptions in general. Well, mine during the night. Because it's just fun. I don't know how else to put it. It's a lot of fun to just build things and have, like, I've made this ridiculously huge thing. It serves no purpose, but it took 14 hours of my life. And that's one of the reasons I wonder how I have a girlfriend. Because she will just sit there and watch me play Minecraft, and damned if that isn't something. I have no idea how I ended up with it. Of course, she, usually plays Minecraft too. When she does, she builds dirty things. It's a hobby of hers. She refers to any floating land mass of dirt as an air chode, or a land chode. It's a special relationship, and by special I mean seizure helmet. But hey, at least she doesn't ask me why I'm wasting my time playing video games. She just bugs me to get off of the computer so that she can play the video games. So I suppose that's something. She just, one of these days I will get her own computer so that she can, play her own games. And, well, I'd also have to get her own PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Wii, Super Nintendo, and a bunch of other systems before I would not have to worry about competition. It's almost worth it. It really is. It's almost entirely worth it, just so I have free reign on the video game system. The next game I'm looking forward to playing personally, because I probably won't do a review of it because none of you will give a damn, is about me doing it. Skyrim. I know there are a bunch of YouTubers you're probably going to watch. I have a bunch of people I watch, and I'm going to laugh my ass off. Because they're a bit on the chaotic side, and I watch them because they're just lunatics. I'm really just sitting here babbling about this. It's hard to keep a constant flow of thought and talk going, because goddamn, this game could just be dead air, and that wouldn't be quality entertainment. I mean, the few of you that are watching me, I got a new subscriber. They're getting rare, or they're pretty rare for me at least. And the few of you that are watching, I thank you from the bottom of my cholesterol-encrusted heart. Because I have no idea why you would watch me. Aside from to listen and go, listen to this jackass babble. Or, in some cases, you talk funny. Which I have had people tell me, actually. And I'm not going to say exactly where I live, because that would be foolish. But, we have a lot of southern states nearby. And trust me when I tell you, you get a lot of people. You go one state away, and all of a sudden you're out here going, y'all talk funny. Yes. Yes, I do. And I know it's probably mostly because I speak through my nose almost entirely. Or at least it sounds like that to me. But, yeah, sometimes you just want to grab them and, shake them until they start speaking English. Not that I don't have a lot of friends who don't, live in southern, or who do live in southern states. I have a lot of them. But it's the accent. I have family that live there. I've grown up with that around that accent, and I've come to realize, yes, there's just a certain point where no one realizes they have an accent. My girlfriend's mother is from Georgia, and I hadn't been quite that far south before. I met many people from Georgia that hadn't assimilated into the area. So I'd been used to mild Georgia accents, and the southern twang, the Georgia twang in particular, is kind of nice. It's not anything I'm used to around here, so it's kind of nice for me. Oh, that's kind of alluring in a way. But then went down there, and she's like, "How y'all doing?" I'm like, oh God. I've heard of a twang. This was a strum. Or that was a strum with a brick that ripped the strings as it went through. Yeah, this is my girlfriend's mother. You might have seen the ancient past videos. She is alternatively referred to as the butter troll, fish skank, whore, and any of a few dozen common loving names. So you get an idea of what we actually think of her, and it is not just me. My girlfriend is not a very big fan of her mother either. It's an earned right, or an earned place, I find. I'm sure quite a few of you. Oh, you should respect and love your elders. This woman deserves no respect.
Really doesn't.
Yeah. If you heard my girlfriend, she said she really doesn't. And I was born and raised in a house where you always respect your elders, no matter what. That is the way of it. There is no way around it, unless they prove themselves to be assholes. And she has proven herself worthy. It's like the old saying, you have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been found wanting.
I was going to say you've been found horrid.
Yes, and she had been weighed, and the scale broke. They tried to measure her, but the tape wasn't long enough. And the only thing they found her wanting was money. So, she's been weighed and she's been measured, and she's a hoe bag. I could probably tell you all stories, but I won't because they're not my stories to tell. If Angelique Desmond and I start doing 2-player co-op videos, which we're thinking of doing, then yes, you're going to hear a lot of those stories, and they're all going to be surprising. I don't know what to say. Her father is, on the other hand, a very semi-decent human being, and I need that redstone because I have ideas, but I don't have anything to cut it. But no, he's a semi-decent human being. He looks like the guy who played Hawkeye in the MASH movie to me. Oh God. Wow. That almost ended badly. It looks like the guy who played Hawkeye in the MASH movie to me. I can't collect this with stone. An old guy, old ex-biker, kind of chill now. Wow, okay, that's all death. I'm hoping he lives a decent remainder of his life. He's that stage of old where he's afraid he's going to die alone, which is entirely possible because he makes very poor choices. He's not a bad guy, but sometimes I'm just sitting there going, man, I'm like 20 years younger than you, and I have made better life decisions. I still live at home, but he's a decent sort. I don't want to badmouth the entirety of my girlfriend's family, because, to be honest, everyone except her parents are people that I want to bring home and cuddle. And there's not a single one of them that, well, not really cuddle, but, just bring home and be like, this is your new home. You live with me now. I'm going to feed you nothing but cookies and cake. But my family's not bad. I know you don't care about me or my family. This is Minecraft, but Since you're still watching this video at this point, I might as well babble to you about something. My family, I love my family. They're one of the few families I know in this, or in the neighborhood I grew up, where everyone hasn't lost their goddamn minds. And I appreciate that. I really do. I can't express that level. Also one of the few families that didn't end up breaking up because someone caught an outbreak of hepatitis C.